language. So we'll start with English, and there we go.
What languages do you know, Shocks?
So there's a difference between knowing and understanding and like really speaking in front of an audience and casting. So we're gonna leave it, it's a mystery. We're gonna see.
Frankly, I'm ready to, let's have entire conversations, okay? I'll always speak English. You speak whatever you want, and we'll just talk past each other. You'll understand both sides of the conversation. I'll pretend like you're saying what I think you're saying. It's going to be a great time. I'm sure no one's going to have any issues understanding. I love this goal. Frankly, I'm so happy that it confirmed my suspicion that no one wants to hear me sing, so thank you, people, for not donating for that. God bless. I was a little nervous about that one. But Soraka, Jack's banned away, Yasuo taken off the table as well as we get into, I think, the most anticipated match of the tournament thus far.
I mean, Froska's been very excited about the French too. I think we all were, and they still went 2-0 yesterday. But on the other side, we have Team Pingus, aka the team from Germany, and they have been surprising many, many people. This could be the final before the actual final, which it is because it's literally before. But I mean, this could be a really good matchup.
The final before the final, the semi-final, the almost final, the penultimate match of League of Legends.
Yeah, I think Shocks just like destroyed the LEC Kings and Poland in one fell swoop. This is the real final. No, I might be in slight agreement, but we'll really be seeing. I told Ender that I would be taking very serious notes on Germany and France here, because one of these will be the LEC Kings opponent, and we really want to win, so I'm going to be trying hard. So you guys say something clever while I write down this draft.
All right. You're going to have to give us insight into those notes later, though. I know that doesn't really help your team, but you're going to have to tell us what you're writing down. For now, though, we see the first pick of Felios, certainly expecting the carry performance to come out from Jezu, but really the only person I care about here is Don, Noe, and Kevin. What champions are they going to get their hands on?
Yeah, we'll see indeed. Strongholders yesterday, the German aimbot, as Noe has been dubbed for his Xerath and other performances, had a phenomenal Corki versus Varius, and we see the Jarvan locked in for Johnny, which he also played yesterday and did well on, so good on them for that.
Yeah, I think Johnny's really consistent on that J4. Frost, what have you got for us? What is this telling you about these two teams?
I mean, it tells you that Varus is considered like the ultimate lane bully power, and as soon as Varus is denied from the draft, Aphelios rises up in priority. I feel like it's like Varus, Kalista, Aphelios, so that seems to make a lot of sense here. I was not expecting the Ashe pick.
Nope.
But Sola is one of the few 80 carries in the tournament that does play it. I was maybe hoping for a bit of an Ezreal, but I understand him. I can't hit skill shots, and you just got to recognize your weaknesses. You're like, I just need one skill shot, one R button. I don't want to overcomplicate by playing a champion with multiple buttons to push.
Yeah, who needs the Ashe arrow anyway, right? That never needs to hit. Ooh, I love this. We see the Zac coming out, which could be fantastic in this circumstance. And I feel some junglers yesterday, I think the EU team was even fighting about should they have picked it up. Is that secret information? Oops. Well, there we go. But we'll see it for the French too.
Yeah, the issue is that Ender felt he couldn't do anything as Gragas because the Soraka silence was making it difficult, and if he had Zac, maybe he would have played a little bit better. I don't know, but that's just the theory.
And I like that we're seeing the Zac Jarvan here, throwback to Season 3 when a lot of these players were in their prime, Zac, Jarvan, Elise, the holy trinity of Season 3 junglers. No Elise this time around, which is a bit of a bummer, but the Lulu now locked in, paired with the Aphelios. It feels like we're getting a lot of eggs in the Jezu basket, and oh man, this is maximum boring bot lane if we're just not going to have any kind of hard engaged CC until level 6.
But I could see it. They see the Zac, they see Aphelios, so they're like, okay, it's front to back fighting. They have a dive threat potential on my low mobility ADC. I got to have the Janna for disengage. They're just a little bit scared. So they're like, Zac will jump back there. It's fine. Janna will reset everything. We'll continue the fight. But we need more damage now, which is why I think you need to pinch the Corkis and the Azirs in kind of this next rotation.
All right, let's see what comes up and what gets banned out. I totally did all of my prep, and I completely remember what they banned yesterday.
Me too.
It's gonna be you too. Okay, they're the Ornn. I could have predicted that, but I was slightly late. It's
the delay on the stream. You're powerless to help against it. Obviously, we're predicting everything right. It's just technical difficulties that are holding us back from our true genius. Now, I'm ready to see some aggressive stuff on the top side of the map. Maybe
just in general.
We see 8 from Kevin, because I think Kevin's a monster Aatrox, but it could also just double ban out the Don himself. This man is definitely keeping it all in the family here on the German side. You do not want to give him a chance.
True. Love it. We have the Godfather memes coming in. Good stuff. Right, the Corki, of course, banned out. Predictable. And as you say, I do want to see some more agency on the side of the German team, right?
Yeah.
They could very well go to the mid laner and the top laner, but we'll see.
Agency. See, they're using the Yamato strategy. Germany was listening to Yamato, and they're like, casters can't play, got no hands, that's why they play Malphite. They seen a lot up there, they're like, you don't have any hands. Ban Malphite, no hands champion. What you gonna do now? Have to use your fingers.
Ooh, but let's not forget, Ornn is a slight hands requirement. They didn't ban away Maokai, who I feel next to Malphite is the ultimate no hands, no brain champion. What am I, a Maokai main, just to compete the rhyme there. But they do ban away the Aatrox, and if there's a Maokai in this top lane, I'm going to be so sad. I want to see some action. I want to see some kills back and forth, but we know both these squads are try-harding for their lives right now.
Oh,
Give me that
don't talk about Huffers, but it's for charity, so let's do it. Come on, lock it in the Heimer. That would be so cool. I think if you have the...
I told you! You had to ban
Resident
the
Sleeper.
Azir!
Yeah, but...
I swear to God, if they pick Victor Azir in a charity show match, we've gone too far, Europe. We need to take it down a notch on the tryhardness. Learn a few things from North America. Have fun in solo queue.
And
Have fun at international tournaments.
That's the key to winning. Yamato Cannon said it a couple of years ago. We'll see what they reply with. I mean, you know, no way could go off on Azir. It's just that,
Wait, okay, they could be channeling the boss. They could.
True.
They could. It could be full lethality,
True.
Scion. I would
No.
be willing to very heavily bet against it, but it could happen.
So here's a question. So, like, in Chinese, champions have specific names that are, like, different. In other
Yeah.
They do in
languages, is that
English,
the same
too.
thing? No, I'm trying to ask
The
a short
undead
question.
monster on your screen's name is Scion, Frostgren.
Fine. Screw you, Draco.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did you dirty. That was messed up. The Zig's now locked in.
You deserve this. You deserve a Ziggs Azir mid lane.
No, I don't. No one
Yes, you
deserves
do.
this. Don't see. The thing is, I might deserve it, but our audience at home definitely does not deserve this. But let's hope for some crazy, hyper-aggressive lanes here.
Whoa. Check the chat. 5K donation. That's completely hitting the Dracos goal immediately. And I think one of my languages, which now sounds, you know, a lot to pay for that. Russ, thank you so much. He said, I only know one language. Throw in words for languages you don't know well. Enjoy. Thanks. Russ, our man.
Russ.
Thank you so much.
From now on, every good play in this game is a Russ play. Russ,
It's a
that's
Russ
a bonus.
play.
Anytime anyone pops off, we're like, Russ play. That's a Russ play right there. That's what my boy Russ would do.
All right, so that's the one. I will add it. I will write it down. So we have one extra language. So I guess English is one, right? So like,
Throw in words for languages you don't know well. Let's just use random words that you do know. Don't just start saying random. Because I only know one word in Polish, and I guarantee I shouldn't say that one on broadcast because I learned it from Yankos. But
Wait, so we all have to introduce words? Like, different words?
He paid $5K. I feel like Shock should speak every language she knows, you know, to whatever degree, and we should all throw in words from any languages that we've learned.
My time to shine.
All right. Then let's start with Dutch. So we start with Dutch.
Start with-
No. I'm
Well,
out.
that's the easiest one. That's the easy one. Oké, hier gaan we. Ze zitten op de fountain, maar nu lopen ze natuurlijk de rift op. We hebben hier het Franse team tegen... Ah nee, ik denk de overlay is helemaal kapot. De overlay is broken, by the way. We are, in fact, looking at het Franse team tegen het Duitse team. Dit is de halve finale van het EU Face-Off kampioenschap. En we zullen zien wat er gebeurt. Natuurlijk een beetje saaie champions hier en daar. Maar ik betwijfel niet dat er veel actie aankomt.
Ja,
Hallo?
Danke, Frostgren.
That wasn't German, that was Dutch.
Yeah, but
That was Dutch.
I don't speak Dutch. Yeah, we know you speak Dutch. I think me and Frostgren are limited in that we both know, I would say, below elementary school levels of German. So,
All right,
yeah.
yeah.
Ja,
Okay,
so ich glaube, die deutsche Team ist sehr schön, aber wenn die Lane hat gepusht, die Camille ist
I think,
super wunderbar.
That's
So
a great point, Dracos. Camille will have the push in this lane.
Wunderbar is fantastic. I think, though, when it comes to yesterday, we learned that with the pirate cast, we were quick to say everyone will do it. Let's do normal,
Okay, you're
and
right.
then we'll
You're right.
switch.
How about,
because
I'll make you a deal. Shocked, you speak other languages.
Yeah.
And me and
we pretend like we
Frostgren
understand you.
will stick to our single language and cheer you from the sidelines, like
That's
good
literally
parents at a piano recital.
The
Okay,
full American experience. You just know all these other languages. We can barely speak English. and we just
True.
smile and nod.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Go ahead.
Also, I'm gonna have to anonymous donate $150. Not very generous donation. So I'll be drawing Zed in between all of our hype Russ moments this game. So
Yeah,
look
the Russ
forward to
moment.
that Zed drawing as we move later. And good luck, team, on this cast. I'll be in and out. Take it away, Frosker, and say some things.
I wake up every morning and I ask myself, what would Russ do?
What would Ruz do? Yeah.
And that's the
That's the
compass that I'm trying to
guidance.
follow.
It's the
Okay,
guidance in life.
I'm going to do some real talk right now because
Right.
the European teams decide that even in a for-fun charity event that no one is allowed to have fun and we must take things incredibly seriously. We have Ziggs Azir mid lane with Zach Jungle and Ashe Janna bot.
Maybe
So-
they saw the commentary around the mid-season cup and they were like, yeah, people are complaining that we aren't serious, so we're just gonna super try hard. Possible.
Jarvan is about to gank topside.
I mean, to be fair, the LCK was knocked very early out of the LCK LPL Cup, so they probably wanted to give us some of that slow, strategic gameplay that LCK fans love so much. So I think they're just really looking out for the international fans here.
That
Yeah, they are.
superior LCK Russ style of gameplay.
Don't do that to our boy Russ.
Incredible.
Oh no, our producer's putting Norwegian words in the chat like I can read that.
I'll try. Kjorda, Cornelian, Yaba,
Nah.
Va. All right, I'm gonna be honest. It's actually probably messed up for me to do that. Apologies to Norwegian fans out there. I'm just gonna stop trying. If you want to send me words to pronounce, I'll listen and I'll try. But
Oh meine Gute, hier kommt Johnny, wartet in der Toplane und guckt für diesen ersten Gank, aber kann es klappen? Ich glaube ja, da geht Kevin, versucht es. Es ist eigentlich ein bisschen langweilig, weil es sind nur Auto-Attacks, aber hier kommt ein Knock-up von Johnny. Here comes Johnny, first blood for the jungler.
Really well done right there. If there was going to be any early game action, it had to come at the hands of Johnny right there. And he went full shining on Noah in this top side. And this is the consistent weakness for the French squad. We know their top laner doesn't have any hands. Caster can't play the game. Put a target on their back.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, Johnny, his Jarvan, he's got it down, indeed. And he's been, it's hard to stand out on this team where everyone's doing well, but in the bot lane, we see a bit of poke coming onto Sola. Luckily, he doesn't die there, because that would have been very embarrassing.
Yeah, quick heal to get him out. Got the heal barrier bot lane as well, so not nearly as much kill pressure as they're expecting. But I'm impressed by the level of Aphelios play we're seeing. Really getting aggressive here against the Ashe lane.
And I also like the fact that they're also pulling down Chap here, threatening the dive. Obviously, when you still have access to that Zac passive, you can make these dives functional.
Mid lane, let's check in. It's still boring.
Still going.
Still going.
Not even Don No Way himself can make Azir Ziggs an interesting lane matchup.
I will say this. It's gonna, Azir, I think, has the slight advantage because he takes less mana to, poke and push, whereas Tweaks is just entirely reliant on its mana pool, so I expect that No Way should have complete control over the lane.
We did hear that Log said that Tweaks isn't used to playing mid lane. And, I mean, if I wouldn't be comfortable, Ziggs is actually a pretty good champion to take then, because you can have some cross-map potential, when you're getting pushed in. You can poke, but Trayton, nice roam from the Lulu, but not bringing anything for now.
I mean, don't sell your Ziggs short, Shox. I've seen the Shox Ziggs. You land those ultimates. Those are clutch in a team fight. And I would think we have to hope for the same level of performance here. Ooh, big Russ move there. I love that.
Wow.
That was a
That's a
bold
big
call
Russ move.
from Lulu there. Big Russ move. Canceling that back. That's incremental advantages over time. Russ would be proud.
Or was it a trap? Because now Johnny is hanging around that mid lane to see if he can jump on the Ziggs. But with the satchel and the flash, I don't think that would have been very realistic either way. But at least he can let his mid laner farm a little bit safely under the tower and then get that back off.
You see, though, Johnny did not take notes from Russ. He should have stepped forward. He should have interrupted the back on Ziggs there.
Yeah.
Maybe a cheeky flag, but
No.
doesn't have the same big Russ plays.
No big Russ energy. Nope. All right. Here we go then. The bottom lane. As said, a lot of stock is being put into the bottom lane from the French Zoo because of the pro player advantage they have there in Jizu. Aphelios, of course, strong champion still, especially with the help from Lulu. So they have the upper hand for now.
Dracos, when are you,
Yeah, I want to talk. There's stuff for Shox to read that I don't necessarily want her to read because it's going to interrupt my Zed drawing process and potentially embarrass me greatly. But Shox, it looks like we may have met some donation goals.
So, wait. So the Dracos singing goal, which Riot Games is matching. Hang on. There's stuff being deleted. So with the 5,000 from Russ, we raised a total of 7,500 for the Dracos singing goal, which is amazing, which Riot Games is matching. And this brings our total raised so far to $337,800. Good stuff. So you're drawing and you also need to sing. So I think you can also just take a bit more time and like premiere it at the end of the stream and have a beat or something. It's up to you.
I mean,
I think you wonder with like the boots and cats.
I've been. I appreciate the boots and cats. Thank you. I feel like this was overpromised. I was told I just had to sing, and then over the day, like through a game of telephone, this has turned into he's just going to produce an original song with his very limited, almost non-existent musical skill set.
And it could be like in the running for being one of the world songs. Possibly he makes beats. He makes
actually
beats.
your audition.
I don't like this pressure. I know it's for charity, but there we go.
There we go. So we have a little bit of a skirmish in the river where the German teams are looking to catch out France, and they are successful. Noir is going to go down, and he's going to try and make something happen. He is Sion, of course, so he can claw at them from after that, but he's not going to be able to pick up a return kill, and that is 0-2. The Pingus, the German team, is out front for now.
Unstoppable force meet immovable object. No Way's ultimate. He slapped that Sion in the face, and they catch out Noir in the river.
I love
There's no color casting there whatsoever.
That doesn't matter. Don't reveal our secrets, that sometimes our empty phrases are just there to fill space, Proskar, and you can't let the world know.
Is when a color caster just doesn't want to talk, so they go default play-by-play, and you hear this all the time. They'll just be like, and the blue buff being taken right now. That's obviously very good.
Oh my god, we're exposing color casters again? It's happens so often on a replay. It's like, hey, you're the color caster. And then they say nothing.
This is the thing. Deficio used to do this as a humor tactic for like 2 years. So we're really we're late to the party. It was Deficio who originally sold color casters out for entertainment on air.
It's like, oh, can you replay this? Yeah, of course. And the gang comes, and it's a beautiful one.
Just key thing misses the flash there. I know it's a very technical term.
Yes, but he didn't hit it basically in the right place.
Okay.
All right,
hit that Ash!
Ici, on a l'engage de l'Uzac de l'équipe française et ils ont besoin de kills parce que c'est nécessaire pour le remonte de l'équipe française, mais c'est pas possible. Alors, l'équipe allemande est fantastique et qui gagne cette engage de nouveau. This is so hard. French.
Je ne sais pas!
Alors, c'est quoi votre profession? Baguette, baguette, baguette.
Je ne peux pas français!
Oh my god.
Well, I'm having
Your
fun,
turn, Dracos.
but that might have been also.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
I'll make you. Here's my plan, right?
Yeah.
I'll do two things for the people at home. I'll sing any team fight that you don't want to cast in another language. I'll sing an original made-up song that will hopefully rhyme on the spot for any team fight.
Okay, you better get ready. Go, 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 go!
Here comes the Zac bomb from the sky. Now all of Germany's gonna die. Cause they're out of position and they're on a mission to lose the game like that.
Wow.
I'll do that like 6 more times.
Was that worth $5,000? I'm not sure.
No, definitely not. I have to do more than that.
Wait. Replay. You have to do it in slow-mo. Go.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Sing, Dracos!
I can't do it. Here comes the team fight. Trying to say good night to the Deutsch team. Goodbye. They're now out the game. I can't remember what I sang, Proskar, and it's hard to re-sing the same thing again.
Well done.
I thought that was well done. I do think, it's been really funny, but we need to take stock of what's happening in this game. This is the semi-final.
Oh yeah. Let me just spy at the scoreboard here. Okay, so this is how color casters works. So what we're gonna do is we're first gonna check the summoner spells. Okay, we're gonna see a couple flashes. Then we're gonna check the items. Okay, we're in between everything. And I guess apparently we're just gonna tank underneath tower and almost die.
Yeah, and then you're going to pass your play-by-play after saying everything that's on screen, so your play-by-play has nothing left to talk about. And they're going to say some generic narrative like the incredible regional rivalry between France and Germany just continues to build up here in
No, I got it. Okay, because Ash is missing Flash, and she's walking to the mid lane,
Ooh.
Well, okay, he actually messed it up. What Zach should have done is he should have been like, okay, where are we targeting next? Our mid laner has reset. He's going to get back here and clear this wave. But someone was also going to clear the wave. Zach was supposed to jump on Ashe. All he needed to do was stay into Fog of War, wait for Ashe to appear into the mid lane without flash, and then try to make a pick. Now, we're going to be like just posturing around this dragon.
Indeed. I have a donation for Sharks from Anonymous. I need to say something. Apparently this has been checked, and it's not something bad. Röd mit Flöde.
It's Röd mit Flöde or something.
Röd mit
Yeah,
Flöde.
Diffusion always used to try to get us to say that too. Wonder did
Röd
too.
mit Flöde.
It's like
Okay,
Röd mit Flöde.
Oh, here we see Ice on a waffle. Is he being caught out? No, the Ashe arrow, I think. Yes, it hits,
Ouch.
but it does nothing.
They're
But
still
it hit.
going after Ashe. I just want to point that out.
That you were
Look
right.
at Zach. Yeah, look at him. He's giving her eyes. He wants the Ashe.
Look at Kevin.
Look at
Camille
Kevin.
hunting.
Look
Gonna
at
get that butt.
Good stuff. The Camille's are really strong today. So, yeah, for now, it's all getting a bit out of control. As you said, Zach is still hovering around that bottom lane. The flash is back up for Ashe, but they do get the tower. And I have to say, after the rocky start from the French side, they're coming back into this game, and they might even get this dragon.
Dracos, I got the lyric for you. It's looking at that Ashe,
True.
but she still got the flash. Just
True.
put that into the song, because that will be the name of the next team fight.
Here comes a big old Ziggs bomb.
All right, I was getting ready, but no, nothing's gonna happen. Classic Azir Ziggs. This is like the really slow building classical music and like.
Well, because neither team's under a time crunch. As soon as that Ashe arrow went wide, and as soon as they lost pressure over the bot tower, they're like, just give it back, it's fine.
Oh! Just making
Yeah.
sounds right now.
Oh, fun champion!
Yeah, there you go. Chef is going in with the Zac.
Big damage on the pushback.
Yes. Can they escape? They can. Oof, all for nothing, but Watt is coming in and he's going to
Mario
race
Kart!
in there with the Scion.
Straight into the wall. Noir's embarrassed. Can't do
embarrassed.
anything at all. He's embarrassed.
That's
Yeah,
as far as I got.
zoning tool, all good. Here we go then. So I spoke English, Dutch, French, and German. The only thing I think I could maybe still do is Spanish, but like it's gonna be pathetic. But I think for Russ,
Arrow?
it's good. Oh,
Oh, muy bien.
¡Qué jugador fantástico el Johnny! Es la iniciación por el equipo de Alemania y uno killing spree por Kevin es fenomenal. ¡Qué monstruo en el top lane! ¡Es sangría Ibiza! Ole.
Uno más, per favore.
Alright, that's 5. I think that's it. That's it.
Oh no, absolute destruction.
Allez-vous!
And honestly, the turnaround here from the zoo is astounding. Team coordination, the way they're playing, a true show of heart.
And also, Vedius absolutely slagged them off when, in his post-game interview after the LEC Kings made it to the final, he said that actually it would probably be harder to play versus a team that never played League of Legends before than playing versus the French. So, there's that.
That's pretty brutal. I don't think he's going to be saying that when he's the one getting jumped on by the Zac here.
Yeah.
Analysis, please, Frost.
Go.
I hurt my voice.
Say words.
You heard your voice.
I don't know how they do that.
All right, here we go.
Is this a pirate?
Mid-game.
I'm singing. I'm not going to do a pirate. Pirate's dead. Pirate's dead forever.
Oh
Don't
my
bring back
god,
pirate.
can you pirate sing?
I don't think I could barely sing in my normal voice.
Yo ho, yo ho.
I can try
pirate's
real.
life for me.
Can I try real Southern singing?
Oh, you have a good Southern accent.
All right, give me a sec here. I got to think of this. You got to cover for me. Froster, do the thing where you just talk about nonsense but make people think it sounds good.
I'm out of practice right now. Okay, so we just gotta evaluate the compositions right now, and we're looking for the win conditions. And a reminder that these compositions turn online around 8 items, so you're really looking for that 8-item power spike, as that arrow.
Whoa!
And
What
here,
a fantastic Ash arrow! Cross map.
that's not a Frostgurn Ash. That is definitely.
What?
You missed every arrow in the game we played before. You were literally the field goal machine. That's a Russ arrow right there. Shout out
That
to
is
Russ.
a Russ arrow.
Shout out to Russ. Russ probably, I think, one of the single biggest donators that we've had for this entire Streamathon. So yeah, that's a Russ move. Hey, the next game will be the finals, obviously, and we want to know, what do you want us to set as a challenge? As a reminder, we've had a pirate cast so far. We had singing challenges, Welshius. What's next? We want to know your suggestions now in Twitch chat. There's going to be an option to do that, and riot.com/donate. So I think I speak for everyone that we don't want pirate casts anymore.
No more pirate casts.
I think that we should actually do like different sports style of casting. So like maybe you cast the first like 3 minutes as like a 1950s like boxer caster, and then you cast like the mid game as like a traditional football caster, and then maybe you cast as like
That sounds really difficult.
like a golf caster.
I don't.
Golf casting is easy. Oh, and it looks like she will. Oh, she'll hit the 4th shot. The ward goes down. A brief round of applause. The crowd truly
Yeah,
impressed.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea. There could be. I really liked Verius's poop deck sweeper cast yesterday. That was ingenious.
That was a weird role play. Like
That was,
I like
yeah, like we didn't put him in there. He just went straight for it. That man's had experience.
it's like it's my time to shine. Like who has that ready to go?
He's a man of unending confidence. You have to respect it.
I live with him. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I've learned many things about Verius over the course of living with him. But the strangest thing by far is the fact that he makes the same dish like every single night. He makes pasta, and it's always overcooked, so it's kind of like very limp pasta. And then he covers it with tuna that has the most atrocious smell. He puts sweet corn and peas on it, and then he douses it in ketchup.
Oh, that is.
That does sound
eats
awful.
it
Yeah, for
in
that
the
alone.
living room.
For that alone, he deserves to lose the final. So, hey, why am I the one who never casts, but I'm keeping us on track? We're talking about limp.
I've been drawing
Pasta.
Zed and trying to think of songs to sing and debating whether or not to go into an accent. Shots.
All right.
I'm just glad you're well equipped.
Yeah.
Zed is done.
All good. Here we go then. Posturing from the French side along the tower from the Germans. They're going to get some damage off, and boom, in comes Zach, but he gets immediately pushed away. But they're still going to put the pressure on the tower. Heraldine is around. She's going to get one charge off in the midst of everything. Johnny trying to repel the attack by coming in with the Jarvan and the
Here
flank
comes
from
the
Norway. The Lord and Savior. What is he going to do? Can he put down some damage? Yes, one goes down, but he's in the midst of it all, and he dies as well. 2 kills for the Jarvan. Kevin trying to finish off Ice, I think. How do you keep track of everything? And there is the German resistance against the French. And, well, the last living French, he bails out. He retreats. We've seen that before.
Horrific timing for the French squad here because the Baron is just about to spawn, but we're going to get a nice replay on that one. Dragos, why don't you walk us through this one?
Look, all I'm going to say is you need to keep your eyes on the Louis Vuitton Don, because what he's going to do is he's going to swiftly swoop right here into the back line. He's going to about to knock all these guys. Kanye West right back into the base. It's all too easy for our boy Don No Way. And of course, Camille's here too. Kevin does a great job, but I can't get over it. It is sublime. It is perfect. Some might even go so far as to say it is Russ.
It's Russ. It is simply,
Very
it is R-U-S-S. It is Russ.
Russ.
Russ. Get your Russ now.
People did not know there was an ASMR incentive, and suddenly there are so many people in the chat like, oh, wait, I'd pay $5 grand for that. I'm coming back.
Just as a reminder, Russ, the absolute Russ, donated $5,000 for our efforts in the fight against COVID-19. Watt is going to die again. So that's going great for him.
Wait. Shocks. For every
Yeah.
$500 raised, we will cast the EU Face-Off Finals as ASMR gurus for 1 minute.
Ooh,
You
I
can
love it. I'm sad I'm not part of it.
You can start donating now at riot.com/donate. And just to get you guys primed and ready, Dracos,
Here's
I
a
would like
preview.
it. Yeah, give me a preview.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Frost.
You want to? Yes, it's Frost. I think this is what the people pay for. Like, let's be honest. We've talked about this. This would be.
Go ahead. Go.
So right now, we've got... Wait, no, I'm supposed to go like this. Wait.
Yeah, get really close. Get really close. Yeah, then make those like those sounds. They're really they're really gross to me, but ASMR people love that. Give the people what they want.
Ooh, Russ.
What?
Wait,
Oh no!
that's not
Oh no! That did not sound the way that we wanted. This is a family-friendly cast, everybody. We're having a good time over here. Oh, Russ, indeed. Hey guys, look, my Zed's on the screen. I drew that for an anonymous donor for $150. Wow, thank you, anonymous donor. This is the Zed picture that I made for you.
Hey, for any donation,
$2.95 a minute.
Oh, no.
Technically, it's in-game VO, but no.
No, I don't think we know, so we're gonna have to get that brushed up for the last one. I'll also do my dolphin sound if someone donates. I think that might be less
That's in high demand.
dangerous. All right, state of the game. 37k for the side of the French Zoo, almost 39, so it is a negligible difference. I mean, it is still something, but not at this point in the game. I think it could be negligible if either side figures out how to pull off the perfect engage. For now, though, we had a bit of a lull state in the game. The Dragons are down. Baron is, of course, up as a possibility. But yeah, they're gonna wait it out right now, wait for their item spikes, buzzword, and Ziggs is gonna farm a little in the bot lane.
How did Barrett not get taken when they wiped him in front of Baron spawn? The replay covered it, but what happened?
I don't know. I was really caught up with the ASMR. That was an experience. I'm gonna enjoy watching that replay on Twitter later. Anyway, like, I'm just sad you guys missed out on the Zed drawing. Like, screw the Baron. Like, come on. I tried real hard, and you guys were too busy at ASMR land.
Yeah, can we get it back by any chance?
Producers.
Can we get the Zed back? I'm sorry.
Producers, I need that. You know this. I'm a caster. I thrive on attention. Without this, I fall apart.
Back. I want it back
there
on
it
the
is.
screen.
There it is. There's my.
Hey.
Look at this. This is zero professional artistic training. Hold that thought. Never mind, Zed. Not that important, because here comes the big team fight.
Go ahead, Draco.
No way. Done.
Oh.
We'll cast it intimate.
Go!
Intimate team fight.
The arrow just grazing past the enemy lines as Zach bounces on top of them. A big bounce from Jarvan as well, and now a slide and glide as Camille Hextech ultimatum right across the middle of the team.
Yes, there we go. They are posturing. They're not close to each other right now, but there is a possibility for another engage, however. Both teams want to play it safe because this is ASMR, apparently. Kevin is looking for Jesu if the carry goes down. That would be horrible. But he repels the attack.
Alright, here comes another team fight.
It's time to fight with Zach, but he can't hit a skill shot. Boy, it must suck for France that they've got such a bum in the jungle. Now they're desperate to get it done. Zig's gonna try to ruin some fun, but the lane phase is over, and the champions are on stack. The small delay on cast makes it impossible for you to clap along. Please stop.
That was great. That was my favorite one so far.
That was the best one.
Good stuff. So,
If you have themes you want me to hit or genres you want me to hit, just let me know. I'm
well, at this point,
a man
I
of
want to
limited
donate to make
no
you
talent.
stop. But
That's not an option, as we learned in the Pirate Cast. That's not an incentive.
Okay, I will say that this was really important, though, because France can win off of dragons. Because that's something we haven't been keeping track of during the course of the game, is how many dragons that France has picked up on. So things were looking a little bit shaky in the mid-game, but they have certainly pulled it together, and you can see on the top of your screen, boom! Earth, earth, water, and air, which gives me an idea. Dracos, I would like Earth, Wind, and Fire theme for your next song.
Do
In
you
celebration
remember
of France.
the 35th night of whatever month this is? Woo! France was getting their shit kicked in a bit. But now they've got the mountain so. And it was like, goodbye to Deutschland. Never had a chance, friends. Into the night away.
Is this gonna get us copyright strike? That was so good.
Thank you.
All right,
Luckily, I'm tone deaf, so there's no way it's in the right key. Take
Well,
that,
France
copyright
continues
infringement.
to go in. They get a kill, but we have the flank and the teleport on the Baron from Kevin. He gets a kill in return, and now Sola can be unleashed. Nico, Linka, what can he do? A little bit at least. Jarvan is in the midst of everything and is going to fall down, and that gives them the opportunity to keep pushing on the German team, but Chap is going to follow, is he? He is not, and it is a 2-4-1 exchange in favor of the French.
And the immediate ping, they're headed towards the Baron. They've still got a lot of health on Tweaks as well as Jezu, so they can burn this down pretty quickly. But let's see what type of defense Germany runs.
Let's see, what kind of, indeed, defense they can run. They're going to have to repel this, taking the Scuttle Crab, which, you can use that. France is going to keep hitting the Baron. We do see that Sola is coming in and trying to repel, getting some auto attacks in, but the teleport is going to come in way too late, I think, to keep this from happening, or is it? No way! Don Corleone himself trying to make it happen. The blue team get the Baron, but will they get away from this?
Here comes Kevin on the backside. They're backing off, but Don No Way now starting to lay down some serious hurt. Sadly, it's only the two tankiest members left standing. Lulu coming in as well, and that's the support out for Blood. A quick knock-up on the Don No Way. He's going to go for the triple shove backward, throwing soldiers into the back line, and ooh, he makes it look all too easy. It's a Godfather Part 2 right here, but not nearly enough. That's maybe looking more like the horrible sequel. It's the third one that's terrible. Which one's bad?
Now you're in dangerous territory, and it's a trilogy, and it's not really technically a sequel because it is an established story, obviously, by Mario Puzo. So I'm
the
just
third
gonna
one. Okay, all right.
please
fine,
bail out. I'm kidding.
Unlike this Don No Way teamfight performance, The Godfather was an absolute masterpiece in 3 parts. And here, one part for Team France was getting the Baron. Part 2 was walking away feeling pretty good about this teamfight. And Part 3 could just be winning the game.
I get it. It's because he has Dawn in the. Oh, okay, I understand.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
I got it now.
Yes, Don No Way. Spandauer, was ist euer Handwerk? I guess. No Way is alive. This is one of the phrases that the Spandauers throw around very often.
I feel really cheated that I never got to see No Way's Xerath.
Me too.
He's supposed to be the German aimbot,
To be fair, people playing against him also feel cheated because they think he's an aimbot. So that you're par for the course on Don No Way experiences.
Looks like the ASMR might happen, but I mean, it is a final, so can we ASMR the whole thing? I don't know, but it says $20 from Anonymous. My teammate gets tilted from ASMR, so let's go give us more. Let's tilt his teammate. Donate now at riot.com/donate. I can tell you who else is tilted probably right now, and it is moi. No, I'm kidding. It's Chap. He's in the middle of the enemy team. He tried to pull off a sick engage, but he gets caught.
The people who are really tilted right now are the French Zoo's bot lane because their mid lane just ate that Ash Arrow for no good reason. The jungler's like, you know what? I can 2 for 1, buy 1, get 1 free special on this. Just hops right in. Giving Germany chances.
Also, I think... Oh, well, apparently the LEC tweeted Shox is going to speak 5 languages and they mistook Dutch for Danish and they tweeted Danish instead of Dutch. But I know no Danish. Just posa.
Posa. I know Kvinna is woman, because that's like the first thing they teach you on Duolingo, but that's the only word I know is Kvinna. Also D's. Can we talk about that, Denmark? Why are D's so hard in your language? Deficio won't explain it to me, because Deficio, that hard D, easy to understand. I understand where that one's going, but the Kvinna, there's a D in the middle of that letter. Guess where?
Are you sure you want to say those words?
I'm just saying I'm saying it's difficult for me to pronounce and understand. And I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm just saying, Deficio, if you could teach me Danish so I'm not so lost every time I come to your country, it'd be great.
Basically, you're asking Deficio to teach you about the hard. I'm not even going to say it. So, the mid lane.
Oh, no! Okay.
Can I help you, Cross Current? Did you bring your headset this time when you locked yourself out of the office?
My brain's processing things very slowly, and so I got it.
You got the hard D?
I also have to admit that I've reached the limits of my play-by-play casting.
That's fine.
Gregos,
I'll
and
take
it's-
over. You're good.
it's
You're
very
good. You're good. You're
difficult.
good. The Z drawing is done.
Wait, can I be the
I've sang it.
play-by-play?
You can do the play-by-play. That's fine.
Okay. That means
I'm gonna Kobe you in the background. Yeah, I'll just shout random things. It's cool.
Okay, well, right now, the French shoe trying to take the Elder. They've got it down to about half health. But Kevin looking
true.
over the wall, trying to find the engagement. Who's it going to be? There's the blast code. Jarvis on top. Kevin, can he get back there to join his Jarvis?
Big
Jarvis trying to keep it busy, but no way. He's on the other side. He's trying to put out the DPS, but he cannot get through the tank. Chap is zoning 2 people away while Jezu is chased to the back of the Elder Pit. Can this Aphelios take them down? It is 3 versus 1, but he is doing it! The shutdown goes down. He's still alive, and he's turned off to the Elder. I think the French Zoo, they have pulled this one back. Noah just tanking for no reason. There's the Elder. It goes down. Who got it? Aphelios!
I can't believe it. This is hands down the best Aphelios performance I have ever seen. Single-handedly winning an entire game, an entire team fight. Incredible, immaculate, just what you expect to see from the French Sioux.
The real losers of this charity event are the play-by-play casters from the LEC, who now will have their job taken over by literally everyone in different languages. Good stuff. Hey, there was a $125 donation from Riot Quickshot. My wife just bid to have a date with Dash instead of me. Why did I let the Fischio go? Why?
It's too late. I claimed him. He's teaching me Danish. Get out of here, Quickshot, you thirsty old man.
In any case, you can still bid for, I believe it is a game with Dash, and it is something else, a game with Quickshot as well?
A game and like an hour hangout, I think, with Dash and or Quickshot. I think Quickshot is currently at $300. Dash is at now $140, with the highest bid being Becca Henry, wife of Trevor Quickshot Henry. So that's exciting.
Priceless.com/MSS 2020. Now, you can't put caster value and on-air talent value in monetary value, but I'm just, my tour, which is also up for the auction, is up at around $900 at the moment. So if you want to hang out with me at the LEC studio,
so you're
go
saying
ahead,
and
over
to be
to
fair,
worth about
MSS 2020.
3 times as many quick shots? Is that what if I'm doing the math right?
Oh my god, 10 quick shots and 3 dashes at least. Come on. No, let's not sell shock short. Plus, also what we've also learned is that they might as well auction off play-by-play responsibilities for the LEC, since both of you seem to be able to match or outskill me across every performance so far this tournament.
I mean, don't sell yourself short. I mean, I can do a team fight or two, but it's very difficult. And we have a lot of respect for our play-by-plays. Is that enough? Am I out of it now?
You're good now. You're good. You've dug yourself out of the hole. It's fine.
Okay, so I suggest that maybe we get a bit more serious for the end of this game, as this is the final who's up for grabs.
We're on the Baron. No way, looking for the flank. He's laying down some sand soldiers, just trying to get some poke. The Baron now about half health, but it looks like the French Jew are looking for the engage. Shaps into the back line. He finds huge damage. No
way they knocked it back.
I think that they got it through. Hello,
Who's
sir?
playing? I thought I was playing fight. I thought we were taking it serious now. Are we having?
Was I not taking it seriously?
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't going to talk about the big fat Zigzal with the Zac combo? You weren't just going to scream Wombo combo? You weren't just going to go for the classic there?
No.
All right, look. That's what you
It's fine. No, it's fine. No, you want the good call? I see how to do it. It's fine. Take you in, moment, Dracos.
No, you take it. You're the play-by-play caster. We can finish our domestic off the stream. You take it. It's fine.
We are definitely having words in the Uber. And right now it's the French Jew crashing onto the Nexus Towers. The Germans, they have one last chance here. Ash is going in, but gets chunked out by Jezu as he turns towards the final Nexus Tower. Now without any minions, it is falling slowly. Germany, the clock is ticking. Can they hang on here? 2 versus the world. They're on the Nexus Tower. The team has respawned. They're going in. No way with huge damage with the I can't.
This is what peak League of Legends